Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Really only a short update. Bitcoin is still consolidating in this, you could say in this sort of ending diagonal up there. It's basically unclear at this stage if this wave 5 already finished or not. It certainly has enough waves to complete. What I would like to see is a break below 27,200 or 250 to confirm. It's very, very interesting that a lot of altcoins are selling off. Bitcoin isn't really. I don't really know what's going on today. Bitcoin obviously constrained by the trend line, by this pattern. And it's actually pushing while altcoins not. It's a bit risk off, but for some strange reason, Bitcoin is actually holding quite well. A lot of money flowing out of altcoins, possibly into Bitcoin, or it's at least, I don't know. It is an interesting phenomenon there today, and it just is in line with sort of that ETH BTC chart we talked about in the previous video today. I don't actually know what ETH is doing, but Bitcoin is certainly outperforming here many coins at the moment, still holding there. It is expected at some point here to get a correction. At the moment, I have no top in place, no confirmed top. It could be in place, but I have no confirmation. Price always needs to confirm. First indication would be a break out of the trend line to the downside, that this move to the upside is finished. And then we head into one of these support areas. So what does it mean? There are basically two wave counts we have here, both bullish at the moment. There is a bullish outcome is certainly preferred here and expected at the moment, especially as long as we're holding above these support areas. So there are two possibilities. I'm going to show you both. We talked about them anyway in the previous video. So the idea is, and in my video later today, I'll probably talk a little bit more detail. But just want to give you a quick update. So the idea is that either we've got a wave 1 of the 10th of March low complete. We then came down in a wave 2, even though it was very shallow. We're now in a third wave, and 1, 2, 3, and within the third wave we have a 5-wave move complete in a wave 1, and as soon as we have a top in place, we can definitely define these support areas. Based on the current high, it would be expected that Bitcoin would at least drop down to 26,267 if the downtrend starts. It hasn't started yet, or at least there is no confirmation. So pullback area between 26,267 and 24,939. If it goes below that, which could very well be the case, then the other count is going to be the one that works out. So then we have some clarity, And the other count is that the wave 1 finished here, the larger wave 1, and we're coming down in a deeper wave 2. Both scenarios bullish. Did already share that with channel members earlier today. What would I do? In terms of, if anybody wants to scale into these areas, I mean, you could treat that as a large support area. There's no point, in my opinion, trying to go long here and setting a stop loss below the box, because then you fall just into the next box. Now, there are a few different things to how you can treat this. You could wait for the pullback to finish and wait for the reversal confirmation, and then you can buy. It's just what I show you here are the support areas. So you need to fit your own strategy in this. My strategy is scaling into these support areas, and you can even do you can take the lazy approach. The lazy approach would be, especially if you buy spot, to just scale into this entire area. Small position size up there, and then scaling up, larger position sizes down here, because below 17.4K, we're probably continuing with the bear market. But as I said in the previous video already, the chances of another bear market low are currently reducing. I'm not saying they are going away, but they are reducing, because Bitcoin is pushing in impulsive waves to the upside, and Bitcoin is correcting or moving down in corrections, in 3-wave structures. So that's a good sign for at least some more upside. And as long as, and we can keep it very simple, as long as 21,550 is holding, the focus can remain on higher, and the uptrend is in place. We've got that orange support area, which I'm not entirely sure if it's going to hold, because there are two scenarios with a very similar likelihood, and there's the yellow box for the larger wave 2 pullback. They're both possible, both likely, and I already closed my grid bot today because I wanted to keep some of the profit. I think I started the grid bot somewhere here around 23.5K. So it ended in profit nicely. And I'm going to add that or start that grid bot when we get back into a nice pullback area again, when I can define the range nicely. Could be we still push a bit higher from here. Absolutely. We talked about 29K, 30.5K. Key targets for further upside if it does that without a pullback first, but then afterwards I would still expect that pullback. And if we get that pullback, I have a chance to define that range better, and then I can start the grid bot again to trade the range to the upside. But it's now that we are quite far away from support, so I want the price to come back to me into my support areas to restart the bot, and maybe even to scale up and for buy and hold for a third wave rally and then sell and take profits. Okay, that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.